Cancer, this is a general reading, a love reading, and a financial reading for you today. Now, this is my own interpretation, so do take that information that resonates with you as your own, and if there's any information that does not resonate with you, leave that for someone else as it will benefit them. Do stick with us though, as there's definitely a message here for you specifically. Now you can find me on YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram at Weekly Tarot Light. I do weekly longer videos, daily shorter videos, and I do personal readings, so get in touch for those on Facebook. Now let's get right into that general reading here. So Cancer, it looks like you do have a great situation coming up, and I do see you really having the time and the effort and as well the opportunity to really show those around you that love. And I really see you being a great influence on those around you. You're really going to show your cards and show your heart to those who care for you, and even some of those people who say have a lesser opinion of you will really change their tune, and they'll start to gravitate more towards you. They'll realize the kind of person you really are. Now let's get right into that love reading. Okay, so in terms of that love, I do see that you've kind of been focusing on the past, and you've been really looking into what you want. Now, I see that this has been leading you into an inward situation, that you've been trying to kind of dream up situations. You've been trying to focus on your inner self. You've been trying to focus on what you desire, what you want for the future. And I see that this is causing you to kind of fall further and further into yourself. You're kind of judging yourself and also working yourself too hard. I see that this is leading you into a situation where you're feeling unlovable, and honestly I really see this as a situation where you're afraid to be loved. Now, I notice that you absolutely are a phenomenal person. You have been building up yourself in many ways, and Cancer, you have been really working at so many things. You've been doing so much work. You've been working hard, and you have really done your absolute best in many different ways. But I see here that you are growing. You're really growing and going to be pushing yourself further and further, and you may feel like things are tough, and you may feel like things have been like the most difficult in your life, but I see that relaxation and happiness is right around the corner. I see that you absolutely do have the capability to be that influence and to be that strong person that really has all of the advice, all of the information, and kind of has that strong sense of self that we all strive for so deeply. And I see you having that opportunity to really see what you've built and where you've come from, where you're going, and I see you having that opportunity to really understand yourself and really see why you've been working so hard, what you've been working towards, and you're going to finally have that chance to rest in that you have put a lot of work in, and you are giving yourself the opportunity to rest and relax. I see that you absolutely do have the ability to really push people forward. You, like those people in your past, or pardon me, those people from your past really do have a strong opinion of you, and many people do really appreciate you. Like, you really absolutely do assist those around you. You help those around you, and you are doing a fantastic job in just having that community sense. I see that you do have choices abound around you, and that in that you are putting all of this work in, that you will find that love that you have been craving. I see that all of this work that you've put in, all of this effort, and everything is coming to a final culmination of finding that true love, that you very soon are going to find the one. I see that this situation, this romance, will absolutely have that true potential to be everything you could ever want in romance, in love, in life. And you will find a team that you never thought could even be possible. And you will have that teamwork, that synthesis, that everything that you have always wanted. I see that you and that person will be fantastic working together. And although the work isn't all done, that you and that person will grow together and you will be fantastic. Now, you will be putting a lot of work in, and there's never a time where we get to finish working completely, but there will be a time where you and that person really have the satisfaction that the work that you've put in has really allowed you the chance to relax and take a step back. And honestly, I think that the end of this love reading is going to really fall into our financial reading. So let's think about that as we go into there, that there is a lot of work that you've put in, and that you and that person are going to be very satisfied with the outcome once you do find all of this situation fully. So let's get right into that financial reading now. I see that you are going to have a great situation ahead of you. I see a lot of forward progress for you and a lot of forward movement. I do see here that there is going to be a deep fundamental change in your financial future, Cancer. But I see that this is going to lead you to a new beginning. That I really notice that you're going to be changing positions. You absolutely are going to be moving into something greater, and you're going to be moving into something new. I see that this will be a situation that comes from those skills that you possess, and you're going to really realize your worth, and you are going to be taking those steps, taking that required action to move yourself where you belong. I see you moving out of a tough situation, out of some tough work, and into the work that you belong in, honestly. And I see you having that forward momentum and a great future for yourself. I see you having prospects for growth that you never thought was possible, and that you absolutely will have that growth. Now, I do see that some information will be a bit obscured, but that although the blinders are being put up, that you do have the opportunity and the ability to get the information and to really cut through any lies, any fakeness, basically. And you absolutely will not be left out in the cold. You won't be left behind. I see you really rising above this and pushing through, getting all of the information and pushing forward. I really don't see you getting lost or getting muddled in that information or that obscured information. I do see you really having opportunities to benefit yourself and grow. And this will lead you to a sense of vulnerability, but this vulnerability will be that foundation and that fortress, honestly, that you will absolutely have a strength like no other. And you will find warmth and happiness in your future. And I see absolutely phenomenal tidings for you in your financial future, that there will be some deep fundamental changes, but these changes will lead to your true future. And that absolutely is fantastic. I believe that that does fall straight back into what I mentioned before, that there is going to be work to be done, but a lot of that work is going to culminate into something fantastic for you. So that brings us to the end of this reading. Now, Cancer, I will just reiterate that I can be found on Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram at Weekly Tarot Light. I do weekly longer videos, daily shorter videos, and I do personal readings as well. So get in touch for those on Facebook. I'll see you next time.